Hello everyone. How's it going? Right, I have a prediction. This is going to be quite a lonely stream. So what's going on today? I am doing the first week of the Seeded Factory Season 1 competition. Over the next 6 weeks, we're going to be doing 6 Seeded Factory seeds. And the scoring for how well you do. If this is the first Seeded Factory video of mine you've seen, maybe go and check out some other ones first. Could try and link them somehow. I don't know YouTube. I don't know how to do that. Because yeah, this is a competition, and if you're involved in the competition, you should be not spoiling yourself by viewing this. And therefore, I think quite a lot of the people that would normally pop into my streams are probably explicitly not going to come into this stream. So I guess I'm thinking more of this as like a VOD I'm recording live. But yeah, if anyone is around, that's cool too. Yeah, but I kind of wanted to be the first this week so I could watch a bunch of other people play through it. Right, so what are we doing? The seed of the week is sold. And we're doing... I should remember this. I'm pretty sure it's level 50 round 12 singles. I'm like pretty sure, but let's double check. Thanks, Thomas. See how we get on. We'll see how we get on. If you're planning on joining in, escape now before I spoil things. Okay, cool. Sold, round 12 singles. Let's go. Okay, I normally don't stream during the evenings of the weekdays because I think I'm too tired and I'm going to make stupid mistakes. So this could go poorly, but hey ho. Let's just try it and see. Ooh. Change the size of my emulator, didn't want to do that. Okay, no type, slow and steady. Okay, cool. Let's put that in before I forget. Let's move a bunch of my windows around. Okay. What have we got? We've got Mischievous. Not the best start. Missy 3, okay. I think I consider this Pokemon essentially untakeable, so that's a strong start. Oh, why has it got a tick over it? No, nightmare. The overlay has betrayed me. Okay. This just can't do any damage. It literally cannot do damage except Confusion Self-Hits, I guess. Fairy Song is kind of interesting. It makes Setup 1 switch out. It's pretty good against the last Pokemon on their team. But generally, if you're 2v1 against their last Pokemon, you're already doing pretty well and you probably don't need the help. So I don't know what grade I've given this in my tier list, but it is low. So I'm hoping not to have to take this. I'm also hoping that someone else does take this because I would love to see someone clean house with Missy 3, but it's hopefully not going to be me. Okay, we've got Shiftry 4, Fake Out and Explosion. Two of my favourite moves in the factory. Unfortunately, they're attached to a Shiftry. Do I think Early Bird is better than Chlorophyll on this? Probably, because I never want to set Sun. And the opponents are never going to be reliably setting Sun. Fake Out can give you good intel from like how much damage you do if you're prepared to scope it out. Explosion is a kind of nice get out of jail free card. But 100 speed... 100 speed is like not really where it's at, to be honest. Yeah, like that's slower than an awful lot of stuff. Slower than every Heracross, Articunos, any drag you can shake a stick at, any bird, any fire type. It's faster than most of the fighting types, but it doesn't do anything to them. So yeah, like, there is a flaw on how bad a reasonably fast explosion Pokemon can be, and Shiftry 4, yeah, kind of hits that flaw, essentially. If there's anyone in the chat, can you just let me know if my audio levels are okay? I messed around with them a bit before starting, and I'm not sure I made a good choice. Okay, Shiftry 4. What's next? Okay. Got Typhlosion 4. Lovely mixed set. Thanks, Will. Look away, look away. Thanks, Thomas. Okay. Right. Well, it's pretty fast at 31 IVs. How noble of you, Will. Some might call you a coward for doing that. But there we go. It's a mixed set. Attack, special attack, and speed, hardy. Yeah. It just doesn't do enough, and it's a fire type, and Thunder Punch doesn't really save it. So, yeah. This draft is not great so far. What's next? Wow. I don't even know what number Flareon this is. 4? I think it's 4, right? Because I think 3 is Curse. Yep, 4. Okay, right. We're holding out for a hero at this point. I really, really do not want to take either Missy or Flareon here. Shiftry and Typhlosion are sort of workable. Missy and Flareon, don't know. Okay. Nidoking 4, another pretty awful set. Okay, let's just look at what the last one is, I think. Okay, Gengar 2. Yeah, physical Gengar. Kind of funny. Also does kind of work. Okay. That is a bad draft. That is a real bad draft. I can't... I don't know why the marks are stuck. You just have to ignore them, I'm afraid. I'll have to look into that later. No, it's just refusing to update anything that I click on. I could just try and hard reset this view. Nope, not having it. All right, we'll just live with it. Okay, right, so you're just gonna have to pretend that our crosses are ticks and our ticks are crosses, essentially. Because I'm not taking Missy 3, and I'm definitely taking Gengar 2. And then what are we doing beyond that? So Gengar and Shiftry have some synergy. I mean, fighting moves want to go into Shiftry, psychic moves want to go into Gengar. Neither of them wants to have anything to do with any fire moves, so that's a bit upsetting. Right, we're dealing with slow and steady, right? Do I ever take Nidoking here? I think I might. What does Gengar Shiftry Nidoking look like? Kind of need to keep Shiftry for any psychics. Although, how does Gengar 2 do? Does Gengar 2 like kill a no Bolt Gardevoir with IV advantage with Shadow Ball? Yes, it does. That's pretty nice. I bet it doesn't kill a Lati though, right? Oh, most of the time. Okay, hold on. Maybe we've got some mileage here. So if we're thinking Shiftry, Nidoking, Gengar, always want to lead Shiftry for Fake Out. And then if it's a fire type, I just lose, basically. I sack Shiftry. I go into Nidoking to EQ it. And have a low health Nidoking. Nah. I mean, it's not good, but I'm not sure I've got better options. I guess, do I ever go, like, Typhlosion lead? Typhlosion lead because I've got a water switch in and Shiftry. I've got an EQ switch in with Gengar. And kind of just overheat stuff. I'm pretty terrible into dragons. But that's going to be true whatever. This is an interesting draft, actually. Like, I think not taking Gengar is probably just wrong. And then I don't know what I think beyond that. Have just looked at the Buddy team builder and its favorite is Typhlosion, Nidoking, Gengar. I can see that. Shiftry, Typhlosion, Gengar is like next up. I could do a little bit of spreadsheet fun, I think. I don't think I'm gonna like what it's gonna tell me, but I think we could do it. So Shiftry's like pretty bad into Latias, right? Actually, yeah, come on, let's. Thanks, Beavries. Cool. Yeah, please do give it a go. The more people playing, the more fun it is, I think. And look away. Okay. So, yeah, I need to create a new view for my overlay where you can see all the Pokemon in the draft here, but we'll just have to do it the budget way. Oopsie daisy. Gengar 2, Nidoking 4. I don't think I'm really considering Misty or Flareon at this point. Like, having Flash Fire is kind of nice behind Shiftry, so I think there is something there, but... Okay, Shiftry 4. I mean, it could just get one shot by Latias with Ice Beam and outsped, so let's call that pretty bad. It's pretty good into bulky waters. It's exploding on Blissey and Snorlax, which isn't great, but it's something. It's terrible into Metagross, terrible into Fightings, terrible into Dragons. Oh, it's okay into Electrics. It's pretty bad in Psychics with coverage. Yeah, okay, maybe I don't like Shiftry 4 very much. Maybe I don't try and rely on Explosion getting me somewhere. Typhlosion 4 is pretty good against Metagrosses. It's okay against Fighters, bad against Dragons. It's going to be okay against Electrics, right? I bet it knocks most of them out. Psychics with coverage, same. Grounds is bad. Normals is like okay. It's not really punching through something set up. It's a fire with Earthquake, so that's all right. And then it's okay into like Dodrio and friends. And then Latias. Gengar being my Latiancer is a bit upsetting. Gengar's probably okay until if it can land a Will-O-Wisp. It's going to be bad into Metagross, good into Heracross. Psychics with coverage, it's good if it can KO them, but you got to get it in alright. Almost all normals have Shadow Ball, so it's pretty bad. Set up and stall. Will-O-Wisp maybe helps. Fires, bad. Flyers, okay. Okay, yeah, we really don't have any answers for dragons, to be honest. And what happens if I take Nidoking? Right, it's helping out with Metagross. It's sort of helping out with Fighters. It's good against Electrics, but I'm not terrified of Electrics. Bad into Psychic. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure I see the... I feel like I saw the vision of bringing Nidoking, and now I've completely forgotten what that vision was. Why was I thinking of taking it? I think I like... Oh, I can't have Shiftry in the back, surely. What's it going to do? Just fake out explosion every battle? Do I need a water resist that bad? I probably do. Okay, so if I go Typhlosion lead with Shiftry and Gengar in the back, I've got relatively good switch outs into the most of the things that I can face. But if the first Pokemon isn't a water type, and like Typhlosion essentially trades with it somehow, and I have to send in Shiftry, then what's going to happen? I kind of just don't see how I make that work. But if I lead Shiftry, I really don't have any... does Typhlosion switch into like an Arcanine Overheat? It probably does, right? And then I can just Earthquake it. Twice. Yeah, okay. Maybe Shiftry lead can work. Ooh, Typhlosion can outspeed birds and get them with Thunder Punch. Okay, right, let's, I think that's my answer. I think it is Shiftry lead, Typhlosion and Gengar in the back. Sort of got switch outs. I could do some fake out scouting. I think this is probably the best team available. Just about. Typhlosion and Gengar. Oops. Ursaring. Okay. Cool. This is a very easy fake out. Ooh, a crit! Lovely. Right. Be prepared to see the ruler a lot. Shouts, Gym Leader Ellie. Right. 29 pixels. Please hold the line. So 29 pixels, about 60 to 62%. That was with a crit. Okay, so I did 69 to 72. Yeah, I can do that much against the... That's quite a high roll against full bulk Ursaring, so I guess it's not any of the ones that are not full bulk. That's quite handy. Wait, why am I dumb? Yes. No, it could still be any of them. Okay. So Ursaring is the one normal that doesn't have Shadow Ball like anywhere. So I feel pretty confident that the right thing to do here is just go Gengar. Oh, been absolutely done by Special Bear here. Absolutely had me. Okay. Probably should look to what Gengar was going to do back to this, to be honest. I feel like we... Do we get it with a... Sludge Bomb? No, we don't. And it's going to crunch me. which case I think we go back to Shiftry on the crunch. And we Giga Drain this twice. And just hope it doesn't crit me. That probably changes things, right? Yeah, I think I go Typhlosion here. I don't love that my whole team's got chipped, but Fire Punch is now doing a lot. Probably need to lock in a bit more than this with this team, to be honest. Okay, Ice Punch, just don't freeze. Okay. So I'm going for the 2-hit KO with Earthquake. Or I can just Overheat for the one shot. I think I like Overheat here. Don't think I really need to hold on to that White Herb, and I'd rather not take the damage. Okay, so everything's taken like 10% damage. Meganium, okay. Well, this is a slow and steady trainer. We're definitely looking for some slow and steady moves now. Very, very likely Meganium 2. That makes sense. Is there going to be some Meganium 2 gaming? Yeah, Leech Seed and Grass Whistle are both slow and steady moves. Okay, so yeah, I think I would just love to hit Overheat here, please. Okay, so we don't get any intel, but depending on what's last, we may find out what Meganium that is anyway. Because for it to not be Meganium 2, this has to be one of the triple slow and steady mons, and Dewgong does not have those sets. So this is definitely Dewgong 2, Blizzard Double Edge Encore Disable, because we need another slow and steady move. Okay, fine, like, I'm at -2 special attack. Is there a way I can lose this realistically? No, they're never blizzarding me. Double Edge crit might be the only way. Yeah, let's there's Shell Bell. I think if I get Typhlosion back in with normal special attack, then Thunder Punch is just going to do this, so we can throw Gengar to the wolves a bit here. Cool. Actually, there's a perfectly safe switch, wasn't it? Because Encore and Disable were never going to do anything. Cool. Let's just Sludge Bomb. Cool. Look at Gengar living its best life. Okay. Meganium 2. No type. Free Spirited. 3 IV Meganium 2. Do we believe that that is a good option? Right, there's no way we're taking Ursaring 3 or Dewgong 2. Absolutely no shot. The only question is it Meganium 2 over Shiftry 2? And I feel like my answer is yes. But is that reasonable? Psychics with any sort of coverage becomes super scary. If Meganium can't set up, then Hard to see what I'm doing. But set Leech Seed and swap around a bunch is a pretty valid plan, especially when I got 2 lefties mons as well. No phrase. I want Durdly mons that I can set up on. I think I just do not believe in Shiftry 4 at all. I think I believe in Meganium 2. That's one way to look at it. I think the honest answer is I genuinely don't mind as long as I'm victorious at the end. I think we've got to do it. I think Meganium 2 is on the squad. That may have been inadvisable. What, you got Bryon? I definitely always thought that was Byron. Okay, well there's a Psychic type. Fortunately, it is a Hypno. So, it's not that much difference in how likely they are, even though all the others have a slow and steady move except for 4. Okay, right. 3 IV, Meganium 2. Against, let's say, Hypno 4. It's doing about a third with everything. I am faster. It has Insomnia, so I definitely don't want to hit Grass Whistle. I think my options here are either Leech Seed now or set up a double team first. I think I need to look into this at some point, which is better when you're faster. Because when you're slower, I'm pretty confident it's Leech Seed because you still get the recovery on, like, you get the benefit of it that turn. But when you're faster, I'm not sure. I think Leech Seed is a bit safer, so I'm going to do that. Okay. That horrific delay on the animation. Okay, it is Hypno 3. This is probably a case where I wish I had double teamed first, because I could definitely get to +6 against this. Okay. So I just want to double team up until they're in a psych up loop, basically. I've got my source of damage. I just want to use this to set up. Rude. Don't crit me. Okay, that's 3 kicks. It's 4 kicks. They should be spamming Psych Up now, right? Yeah. I don't actually know if Psych Up goes through Substitute. I guess it doesn't really matter because they don't see Substitute either way. Okay, so, oops. Forgot where the moves were. Oh, this was dumb. I should have done that a while ago, shouldn't I? Slightly lower health than I could be. Aerodactyl. Oh, I don't like to see that at all in any way. Yikes, I might just have to let Meganium go here, to be honest. Fast ones are 157, so Gengar does outspeed. How much does Gengar do? Like 50%? Yeah. I mean, if it's not an Aerial Ace set, then yeah, if it's 3 or 4, I'm absolutely chilling. If it's 1 or 2, then I'm in a bit of a bad spot. Is there any benefit to like doing a slow substitute? Should I try and do a Grass Whistle? Okay, let's plan this out, right? As long as I'm not switching out, then Aerodactyl 3 and 4 I can just ignore because I'm just gonna beat them. It's fine unless they get absolutely crazy lucky. Aero 2 is gonna lock into Aerial Ace, which outspeeds and is a 2-hit KO on Typhlosion, which is upsetting to say the least. T-Punch does 66 to 77, so that's gonna be 3 ticks of Leech Seed guarantees it. Okay. And into Aero 1. Yeah, I think I need to Leech Seed, because I think I need 3 turns of Leech Seed damage. Okay, there's an Aerial Ace. Still don't know which one it is. Okay, that's good. This will take me out of kill range if it is Aero 2, which is good. This means unless they crit me, Typhlosion is getting its 2 turns of sorry, it's 3 turns of Leech Seed. So if it is Aero 2, then I'm not going to have enough HP to substitute unless I get super duper lucky. Ace is doing 73 to 86%. So I think it is just press Grass Whistle here. And maybe we can get lucky. Okay. How much damage is it? Okay, that's Aero 1. That's very good news. Okay, I should live another one now. Yeah, I will do. I definitely can't sub. So Aero 1 is super duper fast. So Gengar does a minimum of 50%. So if I can buy another turn with Meganium, then I can switch into Gengar. Ooh, could Aero roar me here? Yeah, 50% chance of +2. An Aerial Ace has about a 60% chance of +2 and a 50% chance of +1. So they are more late to Ace, but they could roar. Gengar is living 2 hits with lefties and Leech Seed. So I think my options are I can stay in and try and hit another Grass Whistle with Meganium. And if I miss, I probably sack Meganium. And then revenge with Gengar. Although I could switch into Gengar, but I don't think a low health Meganium 2 is doing very much. Or I can go to Gengar now and just hope I don't get crit over 2 turns. Or I could go Typhlosion, eat an Aerial Ace, hope they don't Omni Boost with Ancient Power, and then be sitting in Blaze for whatever's last. This is a tough one, actually. I can see pros and cons to all of those. I guess it's very unlikely that Meganium gets set up again, right? If it's at 105 HP and it's like, I don't know, like a Suicune 1 in the back or whatever, then it will absolutely do stuff. If it takes a hit now, it very much won't. If I go to Typhlosion line and it goes wrong, then I probably just lose, because an AP boost means it'll outrun Gengar and just kind of kill it. Okay, so I don't think I'll go Typhlosion. I think the question is, do I go Gengar or do I stay in? Quite like the upside of the fact that they could roar. I don't think it's likely. What was it, like 50% of a +2 versus 60% of a +2 and 50% of a +1, or 40% of +1. Yeah, it's like 35% to roar. I like that. Let's Grass Whistle. Couldn't give me any fun, Arrow. Go on, hit, hit, hit. Them's the breaks, I guess. Don't think I see an out here. The game gets given the same RNG state in advance of every battle for every player. So yeah, everyone will get this first battle because it's only dependent on the draft, and then with future battles they'll get the same opponents unless one of your Pokemon's like blocking a Pokemon that the opponent's trying to generate or whatever. Okay, so the problem is that they could Ancient Power and AP boost here. It's very... Oh, actually, no, they can't. Yeah, they can't. They're always going to kill with Aerial Ace here because of the evasion boosts. So it doesn't matter what I press here. Cool, you got me. So yeah, everyone will have the same first battle. Almost everyone will have the same next battle, unless they took something else out of the draft that I will fight in the next battle, and so on. So yeah, like people do like face essentially the same challenge. What item is Aero 1? Okay, King's Rock. That's fine. Right, Shadow Ball should KO here. Oh, and a crit. Lovely. Raichu. I misread that as Raikou, and I was very scared and upset. Raichu, I think we can deal with. Okay, we don't know which Raichu it is. We outspeed them all. Is there a chance we KO some of these? Yeah, we can with Sludge Bomb. That is hilarious. And Typhlosion outspeeds them all as well, so we're just safe here. Wow, these have been some generationally poor teams. I guess Meganium 2 is quite good. Got him. Right, so that, I mean, technically that wasn't Raichu 1, and it wasn't Raichu 4, so that was Raichu 3. Wow. Hypno 3, Aero 1, Raichu 3. That is not... That's not a team. That's just not a team. But I will take it for sure. Okay, we're definitely not swapping. No type. High risk, high return. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not swapping, like I said. Okay, probably don't love high risk with Meganium. Registeel, okay. Initial thoughts are this thing's Meganium food, but okay, very likely Registeel 3, Ancient Power, Amnesia, Counter Explosion. Is that, yeah, that's double high risk with Counter Explosion, that makes sense. Also quite likely Registeel 5, Focus Punch Subtoxic. Do I substitute? Are any of these gonna break a substitute if I just throw one out there? Registeel 2, Will with Ice Punch. But that's kind of just fine, isn't it? What am I worried about? I'm worried about Registeel 5 clicking Toxic on me. But Registeel 5 just can't do anything about Gengar at all. But it would be upsetting to lose Meganium for kind of nothing. Registeel 1, Sub would be fine into Registeel 6. Yeah, Sub would be fine, it never breaks it. There's just 2 it would be bad into, and 2's not very likely. Could cover for the turn 1 explosion from Registeel 3, although that's unlikely. Yeah, I think I like turn 1 substitute here. I think the punish here is that Registeel 5 and 4 double team. But I've got a lot of Leech Seeds. I think I backed myself to hit 1. Yeah, let's substitute. That seems pretty safe. What are you going to show us, Registeel? Amnesia. Okay, cool. So it's 1 or 3. Much more likely to be 3 with the double high risk, high return moves. Let's put some pressure on, I think. Yep, counter. Okay, sweet. So at some point this is going to explode. Should I have Leech Seeded there? I probably needed it into Registeel 1, so let's double team a few times, and then we might Grass Whistle to try and stop it exploding and breaking our sub. Oh, but it's really going to want to counter. It's going to stop wanting to counter now. Okay, you got me. Okay, that's good. That could sleep until it's knocked out. Okay, if you wake up, boom, hit explosion on my sub. Congratulations. Okay, nice. We've had 2 very, very favourable leads for Meganium 2. Long may it continue. Entei. Okay. It's a little concerning. Gonna have to make a call here, I guess. Oh, this is very interesting, because the pressure here is the into Entei 1. I kind of need to... No, in Entei 1 I'm just fine, aren't I? I'm just going to keep hitting sub, and they're going to see kills, and they're just going to die to Leech Seed. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, double team. I do need to land a Leech Seed before pressure uses all the Leech Seed PP. Okay, perfect. So Entei 4 I'm not scared of at all. Entei 1 I guess I'm a little bit scared of. But if they set up to the heavens, they're just going to see kills with Flamethrower, and they're going to not want to... they're going to not want to rest, which is going to be a huge boon for me. So I think I Grass Whistle. Try and get the Chesto Berry off 1 if it's 1. Okay, we'll find out. Okay, it is Entei 1. I kind of need it to set up some Calm Minds, otherwise it's going to PP stall me. But I can't really make that happen. Huh. So how am I going to do this? Okay, so to be clear, the threat here is that Entei 1 is currently doing... Oh, wow. Okay, that does a lot. It just needs to get 1 Calm Mind, and then it's going to start seeing kills. I do quite need it to do that Calm Mind, so I actually don't want to put it to sleep again. I want to waste a useless PP here. I hope it clicks Calm Mind. Then I'm going to spam Substitute until it dies in 7 turns. Oh, 6 turns is HP's divisible by 8. That's actually pretty big. But I do need it to set up that Calm Mind. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I can waste some double team PP here. Fine. It's an interesting choice. Okay, so they won't want to rest until they're below like 40%. Is it just gonna start ripping flamethrowers? But I can't afford to waste the sub PP. Ooh, this is weird. So, if they flamethrower and hit and break my sub, it's fine. Okay, good. They've calm-minded. Surprisingly, a good outcome. So now they always see a kill. They are not going to rest over seeing a kill ever, or at least they shouldn't. And they are dead in 4 turns. So all I need to do is keep pressing the substitute button. And I win. I'll have enough HP even if they hit every single one. Yeah, I think this plan is foolproof at this point. Okay. Also, works out pretty well if they just never hit me. Sure. All right. You can make me refresh my sub on your way out if that makes you feel better. Entei's HP is pretty big. Yeah, I'm gonna get pretty close back to full with lefties too. Flygon. Okay. Yeah, like there's not much to be said here. It's Flygon 4, sure. That is a fire resist with stab earthquake. I might want to think about that in a minute. Cool. I think this is pretty free. How could I possibly lose this? Is Scope Lens. Scope Lens crits kind of isn't doing it, but probably just spam sub when I'm gonna have enough PP to do that all the way down. Yep, okay, cool. Congratulations. Oh, it's going for it. Nice. Okay, what's that? Battle 3? 4? 3. Getting ahead of myself. Okay. Fire type. That's... Fire battles flow. Okay. Okay. Fire battles flow, so... Okay, so let's think about swap options here. My fire answer is currently Typhlosion, which isn't great, if I'm honest. I mean, it resists fire and it has coverage earthquakes. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not great. I don't see how this team beats Nolan, by the way, but that's maybe a problem for later. Registeel 3, nope, not having it. Entei 1 is kind of interesting. Because it probably, like, fire is one of the types that tends not to have great coverage. Especially the weather sets. So can I set up... I feel like I can probably set up Entei on like a bunch of different fire types. Like, what about Charizard 1? I mean, it only gets 3 Fire Blasts, right? I mean, that does do a lot. It's like 38 to 44. Or just go in and tank 1. Rest. They set up Sunny Day. I can't mind. I pray. It's possible. I'm just not sure Typhlosion can get it done against 2 fire types. Like, it can beat 1 fire type. Can it beat 2 fire types? I'm not sure I see it. And I probably, especially when it switches in, and I probably need it to, right? Like, Gengar is not sturdy. Like, it's dying to... It's not dying to Rapidash overheats, that's something. And the alternative is I take Flygon, right? Which is absolutely going to clear up everything that's non Moltres and Charizard. Oh, it's only 170 speed, it's like slower than stuff. Ugh. Getting Hypnosis by Rapidash 3 is like pretty awful. Okay, is there ever a world where I swap Gengar out? I mean, it's a good bug and poison switching for Meganium, but that's not like super valuable. I really just want a good water type. I think I can see taking Entei here. Rapidash 3 against Entei 1. It's just not really doing anything. That's that's like a real counter team choice though. Is it? Maybe not actually. Maybe it's somewhat legitimately leaning into the other things I have in my team. Right, I think I keep losing rounds of Battle Factory because I don't swap and I keep sets that don't actually do stuff. So I'm gonna experiment slightly and I'm gonna take 3IV Entei 1 into this Fire Weather Trainer. And now I have a slightly wider set of things that I can just set up on lead. Starmie, that's not a fire type. It's very much not a fire type. Okay, cool. So this is very likely Starmie 2, right? Hydro Pump, Thunder, Rain Dance, Recover. And gotta feel pretty good about Meganium into that. Like, yeah, Rain Dance, Thunder. Sure. But there are a lot of Starmies that carry Ice Beam. I think I need to Leech Seed this in case it's one that carries Ice Beam so that I can try and live another turn and work out what I'm doing. This team does kind of just die to Starmie 3. Oh, is that true? I reckon Gengar. Yeah, Gengar one hit kills non-bulky Starmies. Okay, that's something. But like Starmie 1 and Starmie 5 could just click Psychic here. So I can stay in and I can just say, if it's an Ice Beam Starmie, I'm just going to go to Gengar next turn and hope I don't get Spadef dropped. Or I could pivot via Entei, actually. Yeah, I could go Entei on the Ice Beam, Gengar on the Surf, and then Shadow Ball. And like some Leech Seed chip's not going to make any difference one way or another on that. So do I just double team? No, let's Leech Seed. There's also a world where I substitute to stop the Thunderwave sets. But it is really like to be Starmie 2. I kind of don't believe the buddy that it's only just over 50% for Starmie 2. I feel like that should be higher. Let's Leech Seed. Let's make some progress and not dither around. That is something. So if it's Starmie 8, I am chilling. Because Meganium is gonna just handle it. And if it's Starmie 7, I am scared. And I don't know which one it is. And Gengar cannot revenge. So I think I need to double team and take the chance. Okay, we still don't know. Still doing cosmic things. Actually, Entei should be fine into Starmie 7, right? Oh wow, no. That's over half with Psychic, that's crazy. Okay. Do I do a cheeky substitute here? Problem is, if it is Starmie 7, it's going to start sending moves if I do that, because it's going to start seeing kills. What's the AI on Cosmic Power? I think substitute makes sense. I think it buys me some time. Okay, sweet. We are chilling. Whew. And it missed as well. Okay. Right, so now this is a case of just let's get double teams up. That's another nice miss. It's gonna spam all its surfs before it gets to T-bolts. Wow. If I was this Starmie, I would be complaining. For sure. Let's substitute in case they hit my sub. Okay. Oh, and all that excitement, I totally forgot there were two fires in the back. Oh well. They're gonna have to hit their moves. Just not Aerial Ace Moltres, please. I think that's probably the worst case scenario. Flareon. Okay. So Thomas / Sweet Queen 2. I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, if I had taken Flareon out of the draft, this trainer would not have Flareon because that's against the rules of the game. And just kind of like how the AI generates teams would have picked something else instead. Very likely it still would have had Starmie in the first slot unless other stuff was going on, but then it would kind of like jump over Flareon to the next one. Okay, yep. Guaranteed Flareon 4, Overheat Sunny Day, Double-Edged Shadow Ball. Let's get a Leech Seed up. Okay, that's one Overheat. This has Quick Claws. There are worlds where even spamming sub doesn't keep me safe. And I think I want to save that trick for the last one, so I think I'm going to try some Grass Whistles here. Okay, that's two Overheats. Actually, no, I should be spamming sub because I only care about overheats and it's only got 3 of those left. So let's sub. Okay, cool. Lands that one. Wow, it just sees the kill. Flareon, I have not been giving you the respect you deserve. Oh, that was a quick claw as well, wasn't it? Oof. Okay, no quick claw this time. Sets up the sun. Oh yeah, because Spadef's dropped it, doesn't see overheat as a kill. Fine. Probably will again now, right? Oh no. Sun's only a half and Spadef. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't see a kill, so let's Grass Whistle. Nice. Okay. Let's waste some double teams. Don't need those. Okay, and what's the logic on overheat? Okay, it won't overheat here. It will always sun if it wakes up, which is kind of awkward actually. But there's nothing I can really do to capitalize on that, so double team's the PP I need the least. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I guess sun was still up? I know. Ah. Exactly the set I didn't want to see. Okay, well, I'm in a pretty good position, right? So let's not be too upset about it. But Zard 1. It's just gonna rip a bunch of Fire Blasts, actually, isn't it? And it's just faster, and I have enough subs. Do I need to land a Leech Seed first? No, I don't think I do. I was going to try and Roar me sometimes. Oh, Roar would be really bad. I think I need to get Leech Seed to do some damage. Okay. Now we spam Substitute. Oh, we can't Roar over a kill. Yeah, sorry. Duh. Oh, what? Okay. So what happened there? Okay, Fire Blast is only 7 and 8 to kill. Fine. That's 2 Fire Blasts. It's 3. It's 4. That's 5. Okay, cool. GG. Well done, Meganium. Beat that fire type trainer. Love to see it. Okay. No type. Free Spirited. Okay, so the question is, do I take Starmie 8 over Entei 1? It is much better at dealing with fires than Entei is. It can recover spam on something that's got Leech Seeds. It can do Cosmic Power nonsense. It shares Ghost weakness with Gengar, which I don't love. But it is, like, it does kind of hit stuff. And it can scam. It can scam with Cosmic Power. Yeah, I think so. That's weird. I've kind of got 2 super setup mons, and then Gengar 2's kind of stally as well sometimes, but I've not used that at all. Starmie probably helps me into Psychics, right? Yeah, well, at least a bit. Catch Ice moves from Meganium as well. I think think it's going to be hard to set up Entei on something that, like, matters. I think I really want Surf on this team. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I said I was doing, and I'm gonna try and not underswap. Oh, I should have grass whistled it to find out if it's natural cure. No way that could have gone wrong, right? Looks like my overlay doesn't want to do abilities, which is a bit upsetting. Oh, I know why. Okay, right, cool. Anyway, Raichu, we're happy to see Raichu, because Raichu doesn't really do anything. None of these put any significant pressure on me. Like, Raichu 3 with Attract and Iron Tail might be the threat, but it does a maximum of 22%, so not really. Raichu 4 with Mega Kick. No, so I think this is just some double teams. I think it's really quite safe to double team first. Raichu 1 setting up a bunch of double teams, am I scared of that? Like, not really. If it double teams, I'll probably then spam Leech Seed to try and keep some PP for later. But yeah, I don't think I'm too worried about this. Okay, it's Raichu 3. I mean, it makes my double team look a little bit silly. But Thunder and Iron Tail have a chunk of overlapping rolls, so it's not always going to spam Thunder. Let's get the Leech Seed off. Okay, there's Attract. I guess if I never move again, I could lose this. Yeah, don't love that. Okay, there's a Thunder. Please get off the Leech Seed. Okay. When do I start to panic? It's not yet, right? If I get off a move, do I want it to be Substitute instead? No, I definitely want it to be Leech Seed. Okay, so that's 2 Thunders. Okay, not parried yet. That's good. Okay. Alright. So I think the next course of action is to substitute. Substitute eats 2 Thunders. And I'd really like to not be parried if I can get away with it. They're going to do 1 more Thunder and then they're going to set up Rain Dance. Could go out and back on the Rain Dance turn. Because surely it sees a kill with Thunder on Starmie. Yeah, it's not that bad. Oh, actually... yeah, so because of the weather glitch... I believe it is guaranteed to Rain Dance when rain goes down. At which point I could go to Starmie and kill it with Surf the next turn. But I think I would rather try and set up Meganium. But can I do that? Or am I just gonna keep getting hit, right? If I sub every other turn, if I can through Attract. That's interesting. Is there a way I can get through all the thunders? No, right, because it's gonna die. No, I needed a HP recovery. So do I just click sub this turn, and if sub doesn't go off, I go to Starmie, and if it does go off, I stay in? I could see that. What do I grass whistle? I think I sub first, right? Okay, what's that? Thunder 3, I think? Okay. I think that... Yeah, I think Meganium's just gonna get chipped down by this. So I think I'm going Starmie. Oh, I need to check if it's natural cure. If I get thundered here, I'm gonna feel like the biggest idiot in the world. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, hang on. I've got my speed tiers, right? Right? Illuminate, of course. 153 speed. Okay. Cool. So Starmie in the rain. That's pretty good, right? Okay. Yeah, likely Registeel 2 with Thunderbolt to switch in here, but could be 4 with Thunderwave. Wow, Thunderbolt does a lot. I usually 2-hit KO with Surf though. Oh, just close my spreadsheet tab, my calc tab. Not ideal. So very likely Registeel 2, which can 2-hit KO with Thunderbolt. After that it's Registeel 4, which is going to Thunderwave me. But if it is Registeel 4, I can just go Meganium and set that up. And then, yeah, I've got a paralyzed Starmie, and that's a bit sad, but it's not too bad. So I think I can just not worry about Registeel 4 too much. Registeel 6, who cares? Registeel 1, I might need to pay some respect, and I think probably just staying in and hitting it with Surf is what I would want to do. Yeah. And then Registeel 5 the same. So I think this is just stay in and Surf, and then we can scope some damage rolls if this does turn out to be Registeel 2. I guess the alternative is I go Meganium now. So if I get a Leech Seed off, and I can kind of swap store Registeel 2, sort of. I mean, Starmie's going to get frozen. I think I just do some damage here, right? Is there a World War I Cosmic? No, there isn't. Okay. Didn't Bright Powder miss? Okay. Cool. So that is Registeel 4, Registeel 5. Ooh, I don't want Meganium to get toxic if it's Registeel 5. Can I afford to go via Gengar? I can. Registeel 4 is way more likely to, because it switched in here. Yeah, that's, yeah, I think I want to be able to get up a substitute and have it for spam Thunderwave. Okay, it is Registeel 5. I am pretty glad I didn't go to Meganium. Okay, I do need to be a little bit careful here, actually. Because what do I want to do? I don't want them to get up a substitute. I don't want Meganium to get toxic. So double team. HP are they on? 33. Okay, so they're much more likely to substitute here than toxic. And if they substitute, I can't leech seed them. It's gonna be kind of hard to break that substitute as well. I mean, Gengar can just stay in and waste all its PP, and then can surf past the... Yeah, I guess don't want to take this into a super long game. And then I can set up Meganium. Probably. Or do I just try and Will-O-Wisp it now? I'm gonna have to spend, like, all my... Okay, so... Yeah, I'm just wondering how much my Gengar PP I'm gonna have to spend on this. This is an interesting one. So... Substitute goes to -8 if it's a bad move. Toxic is a -10. Double team is at -10. Okay, so I can stall it out of all its substitutes, and then it'll be random amongst the other ones. Which is like pretty dangerous. But Gengar has lefties, so actually, if it gets to struggling, I'm not that upset. Is that worth the price of a fully set up Meganium? I feel like it might be. Okay, so yeah, what do I want to do? Do I want to try and use all my Gengar's PP to get Meganium set up, or do I want to try and Will-O-Wisp this now and just take it out? What in the back would be scary without Gengar? Quite a lot, to be honest. Okay, yeah, I think let's try and Wisp this. Okay, missed. Okay, it's a double team. I feel like that was unlikely. So should I just be trying to... I should have just tried to go to Meganium, right? Because if I can get up a substitute, I'm kind of fine. Is that true? Focus punch breaks substitute, and I can't stop it focus punching me. No, let's try and land some wisps, I think. Okay, got it. Confuse ray. Yeah, fine. If only hasten your own doom. Sure, didn't really matter. Will-O-Wisp is probably the least useful PP, I guess. Okay, and last is Rhydon. Well, you never know what Rhydon's going to do. Oh, it's not high risk, high return, so it's guaranteed Rhydon 1. Sure. Confused Will-O-Wisp even? Nice, got him. Scary face. Okay, gonna need to do a few more of those, I think. Gengar is triumphant. I could have 2 toxic Pokemon on my team. Sorry, 2 substitute Pokemon on my team. I think not. Okay, battle 6. What's next? No type. High risk. Sure. I mean, I do like Rhydon a lot. I don't think I like 3IV Rhydon. I know it's not over yet, but I am pleased with this seed. I think there's been lots of interesting choices at lots of different places, and I'm looking forward to seeing what other people do. And having said that now, I'm sure maybe everyone will just do exactly the same as me, and I'll feel like a right idiot. Okay, Gyarados. This is pretty good, right? So Gyarados 4 cannot touch Gengar, so I just hit a Leech Seed and then I go Gengar and I can do kind of whatever I want. Is Gyarados 2 awkward? Yes, sort of. If I can land a Leech Seed, it's fine. If I can't, it's very much not fine. Gyarados 3 is Meganium food. Gyarados 1 is just weird. I don't know why this set exists. I think it starts with a Leech Seed. And if they Fire Blast me and I miss Leech Seed, that's pretty bad. Not actually too sure how to recover from that. Do I have any play into that? Oh wait, Starmie 8's got Thunderbolt. Should I just be going Starmie 8 and coming back to Meganium if the setup is on? I think that's probably right actually, isn't it? Gyara 3 is always going to Rain Dance. Gyara 2 is going to Fire Blast or Blizzard. Gyara 4 could return. That'd be a bit awkward, but not so bad. Unless it crit Starmie. Now there'd be ways around that, it'd be okay. Okay, yeah, let's go Starmie in case it's Gyara 2, and we can move around if it's not. Okay, it is Gyara 2. Fine. Gyara 2 Shell Bell. Yeah, there's no way to safely set up on this, so let's just get into the lead. Happily do that. Mr. Mime. Exciting. God, I think this is a T-Bolt Mime, I guess? Oh, hang on. What is going on with the high risk, high return on this battle? That is 0 available high risk, high return moves, right? Yeah. Okay, so what are we thinking about Mime 4? Ooh, Mime 4 does one-hit Starmie with Thunderbolt. Kind of surprised about that. Ooh. 2 seconds, be right back. Okie dokie. Right, so Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime 1 is going to fake out. Mr. Mime 4 is going to Thunderbolt. Mr. Mime 3 is going to Trick. And Mime 2 is going to Psychic. So I feel like going Gengar is just the play, right? Blanks fake out. Catches Thunderbolt and then Oko's in return. Unless Bright Powder. I feel like I'm going to have to risk a Bright Powder somewhere. Yeah, actually, I could get swept by Mr. Mime 4 here. That would be something. Would really be something. My best bet against that would be getting off of Leech Seed and then swapping between Starmie and Meganium, though. So actually risking Gengar is probably the best thing against that. Obviously, I would quite like to have Choice Band. Mime 2 does not kill Gengar with Psychic. What a joke. So yeah, let's go Gengar. Okay. No crit, no power, please. Okay, no crit, no power, please. Oh, wait, hang on, yeah, Psychic. The Mr. Mime 4 sweep is on. This is pretty bad, if I'm honest. It's pretty bad. Oh. Are we good? OBS said it was, it disconnected and reconnected. Not sure if I believe it. Everything looks okay on preview. So I'm gonna assume it's all fine. Okay, right, so back to Meganium on a Thunderbolt. Not much else happened. Leech Seed landed, I went straight to Starmie. OBS told me it disconnected. I think it's not as bad as I thought it was. Its Psychicking here is pretty bad. Okay, that's fine. Okay, no burn again. That's kind of lucky. Okay, right, 133. 8, so it's taken... Oh, hang on. It has taken 64 damage. It is at 69 HP. Surf does not always get that roll. So we go again. This is still pretty losable. I need whatever's in the back to be... Well, I need to not get bright powdered again. And then I need whatever's in the back to... That's a point, actually. Do I just need to let this leach out to avoid bright powder? Well, I might not get the choice if this freezes, right? I've lost count. Yeah, so it's 3 more turns to Meganium, to Starmie, to Meganium. And Meganium's going to be in. It's probably what I want. Yeah, is that being too hedgy? Do I just need to hit? There's a 10% chance just to lose on the spot, basically. Yeah, no, swap again. Yeah, there we go. That was bound to happen, wasn't it? Ah, that's pretty bad. The return of the bright powder. That's quite nice, actually. Okay. Right, I do need whatever's left to be pretty nice. Oh, I forgot it's all high risks. Has to be double high risk. Starmie actually does really well into basically all of these. Indeed. Yeah, so I might be alright here. It's lots of fires and grounds, and then like wheezing. Dugtrio. 109. Okay. So these Dugtrios do not KO me with Earthquake. Yeah, surely Dugtrio wouldn't do this to me. Dugtrio 3 with Sludge Bomb. I mean, this is terrifying, but it's also quite interesting. So, Dugtrio 3 can Sludge Bomb me for 84. I kind of don't think Leech Seed matters here, because I just don't see any way that this battle lasts for 8 turns. So we can take that off the docket. Similarly, I don't see that... I don't see that double team matters. The only interesting thing is, do I substitute as Oko Insurance? Or do I Grass Whistle? So if they sludge bomb me, max roll of 84, my sub needs... My sub needs... Sub round down, right? So, was it round up? It needs 40 or 41 HP. So if it is Doug 3 and they max roll Sludge Bomb, my sub will not go off and they will kill me next turn. Is there anything I can do where, like, baiting some damage onto Starmie so they don't go for Fissure anymore? No, Starmie doesn't really live any hits from Doug 3, so doesn't matter what it presses on Meganium coming back in, it's gonna get me. Okay, so do I... And then what would I do if I Grass Whistle? It would be a slow whistle, so I'd get a free switch to Starmie. That would probably be my best shot, and hope not for a second turn wake up into Get Me Dead. It's gonna... But if it fissures and misses and I sub, or if it's Dugtrio 4... If it's Dugtrio 4, then Leech Seed kind of matters, because they might KO themselves with Double Edge. Oh, this is really hard to think about. So Substitute is better into Fissure Miss or Dugtrio 4 question mark? Well, Dugtrio 4 is gonna see a kill with Double Edge if I do that, so then it's just gonna kill the sub, but that gets me a Grass Whistle turn maybe. And how does me being paralyzed factor into all of this? Yeah, if they miss the Fissure and I sub, then Doug 3 can still Fissure. Yeah, I think that's... Oh no, it's got to be Grass Whistle, surely. Sub is going to buy extra turns in the case that they click and miss Fissure this turn. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. And then Grass Whistle buys turns 50% of the time in all the other situations. But this choice only matters if they don't click and hit Fissure, which is 15%. So something being better into Fissure Miss is worse. Yeah, okay, let's Grass Whistle. Okay, this is Doug 4. Hit with Recoil. Yes! That's big. Okay, so... Do I go Starmie? Or do I try and do something with Meganium here? If I substitute, they're always going to see kills. And I'm not sure if I want that or not. If I substitute and then I Leech Seed, I am doing like appreciable damage. Would I Leech Seed first? No, because I'd want to buy extra turns. So I could have another go at Grass Whistle. Okay, so if I go Starmie, then only really goes wrong. I need to do some maths here. So Starmie only goes wrong if they get the 2-turn wake up, which is 25%. And then they either choose and hit Fissure, which is 15%, or they King's Rock flinch me, which is 5%, or they crit me, which is 6.5%. So going Starmie goes wrong about 6.5% of the time. Ugh. That's pretty good odds, right? I'm not going to do better than that. Or am I? No, I'm not. This is... Oh, it was Arena Trap! Forgot to check for Arena Trap. Okay, right. Never mind. All that thinking for nothing. Okay, so how do I get the most mileage out of Meganium is now the question. And it's Leech Seed, right? Yeah, me beating this involves Leech Seed landing. Okay, that was the guaranteed sleep turn. Yes! Come on, Meganium. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, right. Now we substitute. Even if they double edge me, I have enough HP for this. Okay, they're still asleep. That's big. Okay. Now what do I do? Do I press substitute again? Do I press double team? Like, I'm kind of doing it, right? Double Edge is doing a lot of recoil to them. And I don't want to get fissured. Okay. It's a shame. It's a shame. Could have potentially double teamed there, but whatever. We'll take it. Now, I think if I wasn't paralyzed, would this now be guaranteed? I think it would. Can they King's Rock through sub? I'm gonna assume they can't. Crit, wow, okay. Glad I had a sub up. Okay. If they fissure me here, it's gonna be so upsetting. For Meganium to have done all this work. Go on, double edge me, you know you want to. Okay. Get the sub up. No! I feel like one more tick of Leech Seed is oh, it might KO them. Okay. We might have this. Okay, yes. Whew. Absolutely terrifying Dugtrio. Where did my Gengar go? Gengar, this was your job. Wow, what a battle. I don't think Mr. Mime and Dugtrio 4 have ever been such a lethal combo. Okay, right. It's Noland time. I think it is very unlikely I beat Noland. But before Noland, I just need a quick break. Okay. Oops. Nolan, let's go. Yes, I am prepared to face him. I would not like to swap for any of those Pokemon. So I have a 3 IV Meganium 2, a 3 IV Starmie 8, and a 31 IV Gengar 2. Do quite need Nolan to, like, just really have a soft lead for me here. Hello! Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm so pleased with this seed. So, Nolan does not care about species clause, but he does care about set clause. So this is not Meganium 2. We cannot have a Meganium 2 mirror. And the fantastic news about that is that I'm really good into all these Meganiums. Like, I can't do any damage with my Meganium, but I'm not scared of them at all. So my first instinct of what I want to do, Nolan is a cheater, get it on record, is I think I want to go to Gengar, I want to land a Will-O-Wisp, and then I want to get back in with Meganium and double team up a bunch. Like, surely just none of these are doing any damage to me, right? No, just like nothing. So Meganium 4 is going to click Body Slam now, which is obviously great. Meganium 1 is going to do something. I don't really care what. Meganium 3... yeah, it's going to Earthquake. So yeah, this is super safe. Light Screen. Okay, it's Meganium 1. Yes, this has got Synthesis, so I can spend a long time setting up on this pretty safely. So let's Wisp. Nice. Gonna speed this up. You got it, pal. Hang on, let's just okay, yeah, let's double team. Right, it's below half HP, which I think means it does not want to... oh no, it's under 40%, doesn't want a Sunny Day again. Rats. Is this Substitute? Yeah, I think this is Substitute. Okay, Light Screen back up. I do need to count that, actually. Okay, so we've had 1 turn of Sun, 2 turns of Light Screen. Yeah, Meganium is low, isn't it? Could quite do with it missing some of these solar beams, please. Oh, maybe I should have just killed this with Gengar. Have I been too cute? Probably. That's 2 turns of Sun, 3 turns of Light Screen. Okay, so if it hits this Solar Beam, my Substitute does not go off. Come on! Ah. Oh, and it's an Overgrow, isn't it? This is bad news. But there's nothing to be done, right? Like, Meganium's not doing anything at this HP other than dodging some stuff, so let's dodge some stuff. Okay, finally. Well, I think it's fair to say that this Meganium setup was unsuccessful. I feel like I got unlucky there, but maybe... Not again! Not again! Okay, at least I've got Gengar this time. Flippin' Dugtrio. Okay, how do I do anything about this? It's probably Aerial Ace Dugtrio, so it probably doesn't matter what I press here. But it doesn't have to be. I don't think there's any point keeping Meganium in here. Okay, so if it's Dugtrio 3, then Gengar does great. If it's Dugtrio 2... Yeah, Dugtrio 2 is the scary option here, to be honest. Gengar does not do too well against Dugtrio 2 if it gets flinched. Okay, so it's Dugtrio 2. Now I have the fun decision of... Oh, Dugtrio 2 does not have an Oko move. Don't know why, I only just realised that. That was dumb of me. But it does have King's Rock. I think this is Gengar, right? They've got a King's Rock me twice. We'll do some Omni Boost nonsense. Starmie's much more susceptible. Come on. Don't do this to me, Dugtrio. Ugh. It's basically GG. No shot. Okay, well. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so this has to be a Shadow Ball Snorlax to come in here. Okay. Is there any way I beat this? Yeah. I should have Sludge Bombed. It was just inaccurate not to. But there we go. Okay, so... Starmie needs to finish this against Snorlax at basically full health and or with cosmic power. No, it's very much not. It's not looking good at all. Oh, if I just killed Meganium. No, I don't know. It's just the Dugtrio luck, wasn't it? King's Rock flinch into crit. So I think I win this by burning Snorlax and then getting like cosmic powers set up with Starmie. I think that's basically the only way I win this. Yeah. Like, even like a crazy string of confusion I don't think gets me anywhere. Yeah, come on, need to hit this Gengar. Okay, that's something. It's got Shadow Ball, what a shock. Okay, no lefties. Which means it's not 1 or 6. Oops. Cosmic Starmie can clutch anything. I just Cosmic Power. There's nothing else to do here. Best move in the game. Let's have a Bright Powder miss. $121 down to 76. Wait, what? It is a lefties one. Huh? I could have sworn lefties went after burn. I guess not. Okay, so it's 1 or 6. I mean, it doesn't seem likely that it's 1 or 6, to be honest. They both got the same spread. 6 should have wanted to click counter there, and 1 should have wanted to click double team. I mean, neither have any setup moves. So I can basically never get crit. I think I probably want to set up 1 more Cosmic Power and then recover. Love to see a counter, please, Snorlax 6. Love to see one. Yes, okay. Right, we might be in business here. Okay. Okay, right. Let's look at my awful flow chart of counter. Okay, so it's about 75% to click counter if I keep clicking status moves until it gets under 30%. So I think I should recover here, so it doesn't start seeing kills. And then, like, surf to end it. Come on, Starmie. Oh, Bright Powder, yes! Okay. Oh, but lefties, it's going to take so long. Oops. Let's set up some more Cosmic Powers, I think. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we surf twice. Okay, no crit. That's big. Doug is back. We just need it to not crit us. It can do basically anything else. It just can't crit us. Yes! Oh, that might be my favorite round of Factory ever. Not quite Starmie 7, my true beloved, but Starmie 8. What a show. What a show. I'm really pleased that I wisped with Gengar there. That was the glue that made that plan fit together. Oh. Wow, yeah. I'm really pleased with that round. And I'm really pleased that that is the first seed of the week for Season 1. I think that's really interesting. I think there's lots of cool decision points. And I'm super excited to see what other people do. I should have thought more about Meganium 1 versus Meganium 2 there. I did get unlucky, but I probably should have been subbing earlier. Because a sub, about half the time, took 2 solar beams. But I'm not sure. Maybe I should just kill it with Gengar. What happened here is correct. Right, and then I will do the zoom in so no one else can see the little code. Meganium died so Starmie could live. That is very true. Right, let's get that proof. Okay. Yeah, let's record that one. Nice. Oh, that was a great round. I loved that round. Whew. Starmie 8, what a champion. Right. Do I have any other thoughts about that round? Yeah. Not sure about that taking Entei 1. It didn't really matter in the end. So glad I took Meganium 2. I was really on the fence, but I really shouldn't have been. Well, I don't know. I lost a round last weekend to Shiftry 2, which is not the same set, but has a lot of similarities. Just not doing anything because everything had fire or aerial ace coverage. Yeah. Awesome. Right. It's super late. I've got things I need to do. And this was way longer than I thought, right? Yeah, 2 hours. Meganium 2 will do that to you. Thanks so much for tuning in, folks. Really appreciate it. If you could leave a like/subscribe on the way out if you've not already done one or both of those. And yeah, I have a Discord. If you're not in it, get in it. We'll be chatting about this a lot. Thanks, Ladystream. This was a fun one for sure. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya. Bye.